Hey guys, what's up? So you've probably just heard recently that Steve Jobs has passed away. Today is October 6th of 2011, and Steve Jobs passed away yesterday, October 5th, 2011. Anyways, so Stephen Paul Jobs was born February 24th, 1955 in San Francisco, California. Steve Jobs was the chairman of the famous Apple company, and he had a net worth of around $8.3 billion. And yeah, he was a very important man in the society. $8.3 billion is a ton of money, but he invented the iPod along with a bunch of his other coworkers. In my opinion, the iPod was his most successful invention because at the time there were only like CD players and other cheap devices that played CDs, and at that time they had just came out with the new technology of MP3 files. So you could have like you had these compact files that you could now put on a device. But at this time there was no really like leading marketing brand that had created a good device that could prosper with this MP3 format. So what Steve Jobs did was he made that product. He created the iPod, which at like its beginning stages, it was about 5 gigabytes and it could hold about 1,000 songs. So why this was so special at the time was that everyone was using CDs, so everyone had to carry all their favorite CDs around with them if they wanted to listen to them, and it was a pain. So this was so awesome because you could basically have your whole music library and carry it around with you whenever you want. And another huge thing about the iPod was that it was so compact, you could take it with you wherever you wanted, whereas a CD player and the other types of non as good products, you could not like they were a pain in the ass to carry around with you. So the iPod was a new revolutionary tool that was easy to lug around with you. So that was the main thing about the iPod, is that it was so compact you could take it wherever you wanted. And another great thing about the iPod was that its battery life was up to 10 hours, which was that was really good back then. And you could charge it in an hour and you could have it up to like 80% battery. So that was a great factor to have. So not only is it compact, you can carry your whole music library with you, but it also has a ton of battery. Now, when you compare that to a CD player, there is absolutely like no comparison. The iPod is extremely better. So Steve Jobs cashed in on this great idea. It was a great success. It was a great innovation to CD player, I guess you could say. But yeah. So pretty much to wrap everything up, Steve Jobs was a great man. He helped us a lot in the world by inventing awesome things, except some of his computers were kind of overpriced. But hey, whatever. The good outweighs the bad in what he did. And yeah, thanks, Steve Jobs, for what you've given us. Everyone else, you have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, leave a comment below. Flying Squid.